Why? There was nothing there.
Bazinga.
There was nothing there.
It wasn't. But it was the memories we got along the way.
What memories?
Yes.
There's nothing here.
There wasn't any milk.
Well, we're still stuck in the void, and this microphone has still been going on for the last, 1,000 years we've been stuck in here?
I really want milk.
How did we even manage to backtrack back here?
So much cereal without any milk. It's just kind of like an ending we don't want.
I think that's for you. I actually enjoy cereal with no milk.
Well, you're not normal, so...
That's the whole, that's the whole point.
I'm at least 5%
like,
not.
I enjoy milk, but not in my cereal. That's just soggy.
Okay, but my favorite drink is milk.
Okay,
Like,
I can believe that.
I drink like half a gallon of milk every day.
Sweet.
Milk.
So how about us being lost in this nothingness, endless void of nothingness-ish?
Well,
No
we're
asbestos.
still in the void.
Oh,
I don't know what else to do. I mean,
there's no asbestos.
I guess there's nothing else to do but talk and discuss.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, should we talk about
Yeah,
that?
we said let's talk about that, and we didn't say anything.
Yeah, we just wandered around.
We just wandered
I went on my milk search, and you went looking for signs of life. You found some. You want to talk about that?
I don't know, man. It's kind of disturbing.
Okay.
I don't know where I am.
I've seen pigs.
I saw a bug
I've
yesterday.
I saw pigs
That may have been me.
I saw pigs that were infinity pigs. Like they were wrapped around each other like an infinity sign,
Do you think
and they
that
were
would
walking
taste good?
around.
Yeah, does that mean infinite food?
No.
Like,
There's a finite amount of pig. It's just an infinite amount of loop.
but what if you cut something off and just grow back?
Well, then that would be pretty yummy.
My arm was missing for 10 days.
You do realize
My other one.
you dumped it in paint. In black
Microsoft
paint.
Oh, that's what. Okay.
That's why it washed off. That's why your arm came back after it rained.
Oh, it rains here?
Yes. Were you not paying attention that 1,000 whole years we were here?
No, I wasn't. It feels like a
only
blur
rains
now.
battery
I
acid.
think I know why we didn't escape yet, because none of us have been paying attention. I was looking for milk, and you just weren't paying it. You weren't. Yeah.
Probably. I don't know.
What were you doing?
I was playing Call of Duty Mobile for the past 1,000 years.
Also, it feels like there's
I
some
feel so
strange
sorry.
cult here, and I don't
never
understand.
won.
Like sometimes in like 5 minutes, like in 5 minute
Punishment from hell.
in like 5 minute intervals, I'll hear like Gregorian chants here and now.
That's me.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it was in like a weird cult here
I mean, sometimes it's
of
not
people
me.
that get stuck.
Sometimes it isn't me, but like other times it is me. I don't know how to feel about
Well,
Sometimes just the bathroom. Can be
No,
really
just
long.
to feel better. I don't know. Let's go back to our regular podcast discussion. Maybe I don't know.
Now, what were we talking about?
Well, earlier when we were walking down the trail back here, I wasn't really a trail. It kind of just like floating. We talked about which horror movie people had sex.
Killers. The
Yeah.
people, they all fuck.
that. Oh yeah, no, they
The
all.
killers, though, we're wondering, like, also, are we counting dead people?
No.
It's like, are we counting they fuck live people
They-
only?
I know it depends. Like we said, Pyramid Head, and he fucks a nurse, but like at the same time, is the nurse alive or is it just a figment of that guy's imagination?
So he's on the maybe.
He's on the maybe list, yeah.
Pungus.
But, like, someone like Michael
I'm going to
Myers
choke you.
definitely
Oh, I'm
never
sorry.
did. Like, this dude only loves his knife. Maybe he had loved the knife. I don't know. Maybe the mask.
I don't know.
I
But,
think very for sure Slender Man, because he's literally a tentacle monster. Okay.
He's not Japanese though. He's got to fly there.
You don't know.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Maybe
No,
he
I
has some
don't-
Japanese origin.
Maybe.
You don't know where the Slender Man movie took place.
Maybe.
I don't. That's true. I don't know where that took place. Like I don't know where the original 2002 Grudge took place. It looks like L.A., but it's not.
It took place in Grudge Land.
It took place in like this really American-looking part of Japan.
But wasn't it just Japan?
It was Japan, but it looked so American.
The Grudge. Well, technically, I guess the Grudge did.
Like
fuck,
the only
it's the
signs
wife.
are like the
I answered
river.
my own question. Haha.
Oh.
Remember that guy in the beginning of the Grudge, the American one, the dude who just heads out?
Yeah.
Sex so banger he couldn't top it ever again.
I like how the scary movie version of that is just Charlie Sheen beating his cock to death as he falls out a window. Like, that's my favorite, like, transitional, like, meme.
I am on a drug. It's called Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, we've kind of been watching a lot of horror movies in our spare time with, nothing to do in the void.
How the heck do we find these?
I finally
They
got
just
Netflix.
float. They just float out in the middle of nowhere. Also,
They keep trying to make us watch The Godfather, but I refuse.
They're just like,
Whenever
if you're
we're
gonna take
sitting
Godfather
on these
off
floating
Netflix
chairs.
soon, and then we're like, no, I don't want to watch it. They're like, fine, we'll keep it on until you watch it.
We get pop-ups in our DVDs for Godfather.
Yeah, but we have a VCR, by the way.
It's a long story.
I don't know where I left it.
Here, try not to like bump the table because sometimes like the centrifugal force will like flip the table over and we can't stop it because basically it's like a vacuum in here. There's no gravity. It's kind of scary.
What happens if you bring a vacuum into a vacuum and turn on the vacuum?
More vacuum.
More vacuum.
But does it suck up the vacuum or does it create more vacuum? Does the vacuum go inside the vacuum?
I already said more vacuum.
More vacuum, Peter.
But how?
More vacuum.
The suck. It
Does,
just adds to the extra suck.
But does it expand? But it's sucking in. How does it expand?
No, it's just more vacuum.
There is extra suck.
I guess there is an additional vacuum. But where does the vacuum go after that?
Suck.
Off.
Is there a thing
It
in
goes
vacuum or is there more vacuum in the vacuum?
Yo, this vacuum gonna go off. I was speaking before we got here about a hypothetical. All right, I got one. So what if you got home, and you went to go check your mail,
Obvious one.
Yeah.
and you go up to it, and there's a hole cut into the front of your mailbox, and there's a used condom inside.
What if you looked into your mailbox and the neighbors had the exact same thing, but the condom wasn't used?
So you're saying what if?
Yeah, what would you do in that situation?
I don't know.
How used is the condom?
There's a very. It's been busted in twice.
Oh.
I take my chances.
Oh.
Your mail isn't in there.
So wait, you're saying how
Never
would I
mind.
react?
Yeah.
Not would you put the condom on and keep
No,
it?
no, that's not
I
what I'm
take
saying
my
at all.
chances.
Oh,
I have to roll for disease.
Roll for disease.
roll for a disease.
Natural 1.
Oh crap! Just start crumbling out.
Start
I'm
fizzling.
melting.
Is that how you get put into the void?
And that's how you
Your
get AIDS.
critical veil during stealth. You're so sneaky you were never seen again. You are now in the void.
Oh, that makes me
You're
sad
so
because what if
sneaky.
we are never seen again?
You no-clip
Oh,
to
well.
the floor in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and now you're just...
Whatever, I won't think about that. Positive, happy thoughts.
What if you open your eyes and you were in Mario Land?
I would die. I would go and find the nearest sharp object and bash my head against it.
It's Mario. There is no such thing as sharp.
Back when, before we got into this whole
I'm gonna go to the
mess.
Tomb Raider landing. Never mind.
Smack those
Mario and
torpedo
Sonic are in the
titties.
same universe because they played Olympic games together.
Earlier, before we
That
got into
means
this
my
whole
Sonic
mess,
Mario OC is canon.
my brother was playing a Paper Mario game on the Wii U.
I think
Any
Paper
Paper
Mario.
Mario game past Super is not real.
I loved Super. It was so great.
It was unique.
It was color
That's what
splash.
made it good.
You could go.
But
in
then they were
3D.
like, we're not going to be unique, and we're also not going to be original. So, oh wait, those are the same things. We're also not going to be fun. You know those partner things that people enjoyed? Yeah, they don't exist.
No, they don't.
And that's where we're at in the Paper Mario.
Pixels are
take.
gone, but they brought back the crown lady and sticker star, and
They brought back-
she's useless.
They brought a paint bucket that lets you paint things.
They made thick peach, maybe.
Maybe. I haven't played that far.
in the origami one. I saw a news clip about it floating past me in the void. I was like, oh my, they're making one of those. I need to get out of here.
I've got bad I don't think that's going to be good. I think it's just going to follow the trend of crappy Paper Marios.
I don't think it's gonna do good either.
There was one slight occurrence where we saw an entire planet just floating in the middle of space.
I wanted to go there.
It
but you
wasn't
said
even
no.
Earth, it was just something random. It's just just sitting there.
Okay, I went there. It was
Which
Pizza
makes me
Planet.
confused that if this is space or if this is
There was
something
no
else.
pizza.
It's just several thousand, million pizza planets, restaurants.
When you
But
leave,
only the arcades.
when you leave
Pizza
when
Planet!
you leave Pizza Planet and get to your car to drive home, Pizza Planet is another home. There's just blocks of
Just
Pizza Planet.
Live in Pizza Planet.
What if there
There's
was
no
an
pizza.
infinite...
They've run out.
Alright,
It's like the
Let's-
taco hell.
okay, you know
Oh
what?
yeah.
Hypothetical. Alright, you're stuck in the infinite Pizza Planet void dimension. Alright, how do you get out? There's a...
I succumb.
You take the Pizza Planet rocket ship and go
All right,
off
so
of Pizza Planet.
you're stuck in the ice cream machine. How, like, in one of the rooms. You can't get out. What do?
Succumb.
The blade is spinning, Parker. They're going to be chopped up into mash.
I'm going to succumb. I'm going to.
The ice cream's going to turn into strawberry ice cream soon. Hurry.
What ice cream? What? Right. This is a very important question to this. What ice cream am I being put in originally?
Ice cream.
Just like what kind though?
Base.
Well, because I was about to say vanilla.
What
You know
base flavored.
Vanilla, you mean?
Yes.
I was about to say because if it's like vanilla, I'll accept fake.
Base
But if my body parts are gonna be chopped up into some disgusting rocky road, then nah, I'm getting out of there. But if it's like vanilla or something like that, I'll succumb.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it's like mint ice cream, I guess I'll stay.
Also, I pissed off everybody who likes Rocky Road.
Yeah, you did.
Honestly, there's a lot of people like Rocky Road.
But there's a few types of Rocky Road that I hate.
Sometimes Rocky Road is way too
Really
chocolatey.
depends on the gravel.
You know, just chocolate
yeah.
ice cream in general. It's too chocolatey for me. I can't even eat it.
I
Yeah.
don't know, like
Sucker.
some chocolate ice creams are good. But
Yeah. I have to have something vanilla because my skin color is white.
vanilla bean.
I must consume what I look like.
Little soy boy coke. Little soy boy.
You go to like just some place and it's like, hi, can I get a chicken raw? I can only eat things that look like me.
Raw chicken.
Don't worry, I know it's bad for me.
Yeah, can I get like a pig, like a big old
You
raw
have to
pig,
eat the egg.
but only the bottom quarter where the thigh is cut off, you know?
You have to like
Like
eat.
the back end
You
of
have
the
to
pig
eat
with
the egg
ass.
full. You can't
don't
like
have
crack
that.
it into your mouth. You have to like just eat the egg shell.
So what you do is you suck the egg until the membrane dissolves and you go and then it's in there.
I'm on a specific diet of only white foods.
Hello everybody, this is me, Markiplier.
Markiplier, what are you
What if
doing
you
here?
wake
I
up?
don't know, I'm scared.
What if you woke up in the middle of the night and
Why'd
German
you
was
become
standing there
Irish?
above your bed just T-posing
Who?
and he was saying "bia" in his funny voice
I,
like over and over again.
I'd focus until he started talking about German crap episode 1.
He keeps saying "bia" until I has nothing to say except until he keeps talking until he talks about Germancraft episode 1.
Yeah.
Would you stay for that long?
Yeah, it would.
It'd be worth it at the very end.
Dude,
But then he'd
sleep
be
paralysis is a different time zone.
I see, yeah.
So on the basis of
You
time
were
travel,
there for
it's not
2,000
real.
years. It
Time
really
doesn't
was 5
exist.
minutes.
It's not a figment of our imagination or
Well,
an illusion. Time
I
just
mean,
isn't real.
By
We
the
aren't
time we
moving.
get back, I don't know if Earth will be at the time of Coppercast season 5 or Coppercast season 2000.
I hope
And the hosts will actually be
Funny.
Markiplier and Funny Man Crank Gameplays. There will be the hosts.
Special feature
Markiplier.
of...
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Coppercast. And then he dies.
Special feature of Nate the Epic with his whole 15 subscribers. Welcome aboard, Nate the Epic.
What if it was that channel that we just barely saw on our computer that can see into the future for some reason? What if they were the hosts of the Coppercast
We're
season?
talking about
I 100% forgot what you were speaking
Are
about.
we talking about the cursed thing?
I was talking about the cursed Minecraft stream that
Okay,
we saw.
okay. Yeah, that was beautiful. Too bad you're banned. You'll never be able to see those videos again. You fool.
Well, to describe it, we saw a thumbnail of
Okay, so you know that character that's the ladybug chick, right?
the ladybug
Just
chick
imagine a
from
mouse
Miraculous
pad.
or something.
If you could make a mouse pad ever. And that's what that was.
That was the thumbnail, and then there were hands gesturing, saying, I'm gonna grab them. I'm gonna grab them. And then we clicked on it. It's like
And
anything
it was like
else.
Minecraft shooter.
It was like Minecraft school shooter. And
It's
had
like
like a portal
If you were to
to hell.
combine Roblox and Minecraft, that's what you would get.
No, it was more of if you combined those crappy kid skits with Minecraft.
I'm still gonna
And
say like
Roblox.
crappy Roblox level.
You can diss Roblox all you want, but
Spider-Man.
Roblox G!
Yo, no, Roblox is great. I'm just saying, like, it looked like the combination from, like, the rainbow pillars and then the
1 minute.
face textures.
Old Roblox.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn this down.
We all got really quiet. We're drifting apart.
Sorry,
Our time is
I
limited.
just noticed that we keep kind of clipping it a little
I'm
bit.
sorry, I'm just really passionate.
Alright, can we talk about the occurrence
The
where we saw
elephant in
Freddy
the room?
Freaker in real life in the void?
I kicked them.
He was real! He's real. That means he's our light, Lord and Savior.
We walked into this like room. I guess I hit the wall. It was invisible, so I guess there was a room there. And I looked inside, and like he zoomed in into focus. Like he like spun around and like did a flip, and he zoomed into focus, and then the song started, and he did the dance.
I like the idea that in real life your eyes focused like a camera and zoomed in.
Yeah, but did they pop out of my skull, or my pupils just get that big?
That's for you to know, for me to find out.
Let's go back to the room then.
So then, what did you do after that?
I laid down and succumbed.
You really just don't like doing effort.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't.
So
You're just like, please take me already.
yeah.
The
So
void never does.
Take me, good Lord.
we were in the room. One thing led to another. We killed him. We taxidermied him into a puppet.
Yeah, he's right there.
Here he
Now he
is.
does our taxes.
Ready for
Imagine if you like hid from everyone, like you were in a void actual area, and you still had to pay taxes. What would you do?
I'd still evade taxes like I normally do.
Oh, sorry.
Stop playing with the doll.
I'm
Stop
sorry, I'm
playing
playing
with
with
who was
Freddy.
once a man.
This is a goblin.
Can you imagine
He
like,
was
how
once a
how
man.
how messed up that would be? Like giving like a doll to a child, but that doll was actually just a man in like a previous life or life.
Quit playing with that man.
like you turned the man from a soul being human into this lifeless doll. So this little kid like just has this doll that used to be a living, breathing human being with a family, and is none the wiser about what's going on with it.
Oh,
All right.
little Sally,
This
what are you
gives
doing?
me an idea.
I am playing
All
with
right,
a man.
here we go. We're gonna play stuffed animal roleplay. All right, Parker, you're a stuffed animal, but you look like you, and you're inside of a kid's bedroom. Basically,
am I
can
inside
I
of
be
a
the
jar?
Basically, it's like Toy
Am I
Story.
inside of a jar?
Yeah, you're inside of a jar, but there's nothing in it yet.
Yet.
Oh,
So
empty jar.
you can hear the large footsteps of the child walking downstairs to get into his bedroom. What do you do?
Succumb.
Somehow I knew that was gonna go there. As soon as you gave him an option of doing something.
Dude, look, I'm in the jar already. That's how it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
it really depends on like, is this like a life model? Is it like an action figure or a stuffed animal?
It's a stuffed animal.
Well, then like, what is he gonna like? Obviously, it's not gonna be the jar that we're all thinking of. Like,
It's gonna be a big penny jar from like the
yeah, like
20s.
because
when
the
big
jar
penny-
we're all thinking
Yeah.
of, you use
Big
action
penny.
figures.
Big penny.
What if you were in an anime, but you were just a one-off and expendable character?
Well, according to the laws of the void and my laws of choice, and also the fact that these characters basically do this all the time, I'm gonna succumb.
What if you were being fought and your theme song played?
I would not succumb. I
Oh.
would rise up. I would take the stand. Mostly because the plot needs me to. I'll have plot armor at this point. My theme is playing.
What if somebody's theme song was playing when they were down? And it just kept playing, but they never caught up. And it just the screen just slowly faded to black, and credits roll as the theme song still playing.
I'll come back and check in 10 years.
I'm thinking about home right now, man.
What about home?
Spider-Man Homeless.
What do you miss?
The
I'm
next
missing those
movie.
Totino's pizza rolls.
We ran out before you left. I don't think anyone's gone back out and bought any. You're not there, Carter. I'm like entirely certain that if you were to go back, there wouldn't be any Totino's pizza rolls because you were the only person eating them.
Really?
Yeah.
I played thousands
Why?
of years
Are
in
they
college.
bad?
No, they're great.
Why am I the only one eating them?
Because, man, you know the people you live
I
around.
played 1,000 years of phone
I'm here.
games
I'm
and never
here too.
won.
I'm here too. Like, you expect me to be out there buying you pizza rolls?
Are you really here?
No.
That's what I thought, Carter. It's just me and you. How about your day? Just kidding. You're schizophrenic. Goodbye.
Wait. Are you two real? Is this a figment of my imagination?
Yes.
Or am I just having... Is this real or not?
All you have to do is say you want to go home 3 times over. And then maybe, just maybe, you could pretend like you're home.
Pretend. Nothing else.
Exactly.
Well, here I go. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home.
Are you home?
No. I do have an image in my head of a man inside of a forest having a good time.
What does this man look like? Please go into great detail.
He looks like Jabba the Hutt, but if he was human. But he's very nice. He's a very nice version of him.
He's there to upgrade your storage.
You walk into T-Mobile, and that's the face you see.
You walk into T-Mobile. There's just this little fountain zone. He's sitting there. How may I help you, sir?
His voice echoes, but the room is full.
The room is loud, but all sound ceases when he speaks.
How may I help you, sir?
It's so soothing and calming. You know exactly what you want. It's him.
Yes,
my phone
you
is
may
broken.
have
Do you
me.
think I could fix it? Yes, I can. Oh, whoopsie. Let me bend over again. Now I know I must be dreaming.
You're not dreaming, sir. This is the real Starbucks.
Okay. That'll be cash or credit.
Here's a dumb topic. If all the Coppercast members were replaced with celebrities, who would they be?
Selena Gomez. All of them.
All of
Let
them.
me think. Who would I be?
Patrick Stewart.
No.
I would
Yes.
be.
No.
I'm just listing off random celebrities I have on the top of my
I
head.
want to be the guy from the Family Guy episode.
Which one?
The guy who watches the Madagascar in his car.
Dude, that's what I want to be. I want the voice actor of Marty to be me.
Marty?
Yeah.
Chris Rock?
Sure. If that's the guy who voices Marty.
Yeah, Chris Rock.
How do you know that?
Yeah.
You recently watched Madagascar.
No, I just know that information, man. He's
Where-
the zebra, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Chris Rock.
Alright.
Marty.
If you go to a job interview, one of my skills, well, I know every voice actor from the Madagascar trilogy.
Oh no, I only know Marty.
Trilogy.
I only know Marty.
Do you know the characters from Dougal?
Dougal.
Dougal, movie 2006.
Yeah, his name is
some people
Dougal.
were in it. Kevin James was in it. Whoopi Goldberg was in it. I think Jimmy Fallon was in it.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, was it that stupid dog movie?
Yeah, I love that movie. It was a good-
Really?
Yeah, it was a good movie for me as a kid.
I
It's a
saw,
good movie.
I
That
saw
was a
like,
bad
I
movie,
saw
really.
commercials
It's not
for
very
it, but
good.
I've never seen it. Wasn't there like a centipede kind of guy?
I don't know. I haven't
Like
watched
that would
the
like
movie.
was like kind of like half his
I
body was on his
remember
legs.
every
He had like a
single
cane
movie.
and a monocle or whatever.
Every single movie back in that
shit.
time had a McDonald's toy counterpart.
Yes, it did.
I remember
Those
when
were good
Lego.
times.
I remember when Lego Batman came out for the Wii, so McDonald's was like, "Let's make Lego Batman."
That was like the time when
I didn't
Blockbuster
get many
was
toys though.
still real.
Bruh, only true G's will remember the Beanie Babies.
Beanie
McDonald's
Babies.
had. Dude, when I was younger, I was 100% into stuffed animal collecting. Like, I would spend all day in my room just playing with stuffed animals, dude.
But you're a man.
I am now, and do you know what? I still reminisce about those times I played with my stuffed animals, bruh. Dang, those were some good times.
I mean, yeah, you do have like a giant, like.
I just have a pile on top of my dresser of
What?
all my old stuffed animals.
Don't you have like a big giant dragon stuffed animal thing?
I have a 5-foot purple dragon in my closet right now. And that's not an innuendo. I just have a
That did
5-foot
sound like an
purple
innuendo.
dragon
Yeah.
in my closet.
Do you want to bring him to Subway?
He's not Spyro.
But do you want to bring him there anyway?
Spyro goes
No.
to Subway.
Spyro?
No, do not speak it.
No.
No, because it doesn't even fit in a car seat. It's too wide. I can't. Literally, we just had to shove it in the back cars in order to get it around because I got
mean,
it in St. George
We
originally.
may or may not
Holy-
escape this place. So Peter, do you or do you not have relations with your dragon?
Okay, just because I did it one time.
Just because I fucked the dragon one
No,
time
dude,
doesn't mean you can call me a
Dude,
dragon fucker.
me and this dragon have a respectable
Don't worry, I'm
relationship.
fine
We
with
don't
it.
fuck the dragon. That's right, I said we. I'm bringing you into this.
Okay, I'm fine with that, but
How about you, though? Do you fuck the dragon?
No.
Okay.
I'm not.
Alright, I'm
not
sorry to make you this awkward.
I'm not dragon sexual, though. I've been spending a lot of my time playing a
Dragon
neat application that I'm not gonna name.
Sponsored not by this.
Sponsored not by this. Play intermission.
All that the image just popped in all of our head.
I made that today. I had the idea for a while.
I don't understand how we got the freaking editing software to even make that.
Microsoft.
I got it for
Everything in
free.
here is just pure luck.
Yeah, it's kind of like the void just kind of like rolls a dice and it's like, let's give them not asbestos.
I keep rolling
No,
8s and getting
asbestos.
food.
It's like kind of okay, but like
Maybe if we roll-
slightly
Maybe
bad.
if we roll a 1, we'll get out of here.
Or-
That's how I got
I
in here.
think that negates the. I think you might go to super void.
Void 2.
I don't know.
Now with more void.
No.
Now if you drink
Also-
more void, what if you've just been like floating in a circle this entire time, like just like going around in a circle, just like
I'm blind. I've lost perception.
I can't see except for the light of the.
Maybe that's
of,
why I
of
keep
the
using my phone
of
games.
the ovulator screen or whatever the thing that is.
Ovulator.
I don't know how to
Ovulation.
spakey word.
Ovulation.
Huh.
Porno Nation ovulation.
Ovulation.
Sex Nation.
That's just gross.
Cremation.
Pimation.
Pimation. Yeah. I haven't watched one of their videos in a long time. Mostly because of the void thing.
Yeah, I've kind of had a lot of time in my hand. Should probably get back to it.
We have such weird internet that it's from the future, but it's slow.
What year is it?
The time we got stuck in here was 2019.
Do you think if we get out of here, I'll be done getting kicked out of Victoria's Secret?
Maybe.
No.
Did you tell that story before?
No, I don't think I have. Did I? I don't know if I have.
It's such
You
a
might have.
famous story for you, but like
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever been told.
I-
That's a story for parties. Like the time I got kicked out of a female
Also,
clothing
once
brand
again,
store.
you're spinning the table again.
I'm so sorry.
It's a good story.
look, I bump my knees like this all the time.
It's
and
like a centrifuge. You know, like the astronauts when they train on the spinny thing.
You spin,
That's
you
what it
right.
feels like whenever someone accidentally hits the table. I know we're not used to
They
zero
put me.
G.
They put spin me around like a rocket on.
This
loop
is
and I do
negative
all that.
0 G, not 0 G.
We're spinning upside down in a world.
Respect the pouch.
I don't even know, but yes, continue your
Okay,
Sonoria Negra.
So this happened long before the Void incident. I was out with people at the mall, and one of them dared me to go into Victoria's Secret and ask for my bra size to be measured. So I went and I did that. The lady who I asked initially laughed and said, "Let's go get that size for you." And then he was like, yeah, it's funny. You didn't hear for anything else. But her manager like heard me, and came over, and she's like one of those like more, what you'd expect the stereotypical like blue-haired SJW to look like, because she had blue hair. Nothing wrong against her, but she just was not having that joke, and
She's the type
she
of
started like
person-
yelling at me, and I don't know.
She's the type of person who you'd run away from after telling her that microwave isn't a gender, right?
No,
She's the type of
micro-
person that doesn't respect. The
excuse
pouch.
me, microwaves is a gender.
Is void a gender? Are we inside of a person?
No.
No,
Oh, okay.
void is a thing, but it isn't at the same time.
So yeah, I was
It's not.
So she
not.
yelled at me, asked my
No.
name. I gave her a fake name, and then she took my picture, and that was that. I was banned from 2018 all the way to 2022.
Jeez, that's funny how it's just like they mugshotted you. It's like they
Yeah,
had
she
their
took a
own-
picture on her phone and got it on like
Would
hooked
they
it
even
to the printer
would
and
they even be
printed
able
it.
to know it was you if you just like walked in there with a mask and a gun?
What kind of gun?
squirt gun.
No, it's got to be real.
Okay,
A
iPhone.
squirt gun is real.
The iPhone squirt gun that was replacing the revolver gun.
No.
Just a grenade in your
Okay.
hand.
I walk in with a light grenade.
Hey, can you measure?
The pin is pulled. My hand is on the trigger. I'm ready to let go of the bar.
Hand shaking. Hey, can you measure?
Can
Just
you
so
measure me?
calmly.
Like I'm calm. My hand's shaking. I have the grenade in my hand. The pin is in my other finger. Like I walk in, I drop it at the floor. I walk 10 feet more into the store. They're all sitting there, just like, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. Hopefully you can buy some clothes.
Like halfway into the instant, you start hearing ticking coming from my hand because I let go of the pin, the trigger bar. Just a little. I held it a little too lightly, and I don't know what's going. I don't hear the ticking.
Oh no.
What do you do?
Succumb.
This whole void thing, I've been like 1,000 years into it. It feels like it's a fever dream, but it's real.
I have a fever.
And speaking of fever dreams, I remember this one time when I was like 6 years old.
When I was real.
Yeah, when I was real.
When I was on the earth,
Back when I was a
are we
wee
even
lad with an
real
existence.
at this point? Are we just consciences inside of some kind of thing?
The void can answer that, and the answer is
That is a good point.
Well, I mean, I ate some food the other day and it felt real, so.
it felt real.
What if
I
we
shot myself.
I
It
forgot
felt pretty
some
real,
kind of-
I
man.
just shot myself in the leg. It still hurts.
I'm surprised you guys are just as like fine with being here as me, which makes me kind of feel like I actually am schizophrenic.
This is a vacation
Eh.
for me.
You live a little, you get stuck in an endless loop for a little bit,
You die.
you'll die a little. It's all about just rinse and repeat, you know, man?
You pissed your shorts during a computer
But
class.
you don't repeat life.
And then you
either.
stand up accidentally if
That's-
somebody points at you. They're like, look at the little pee baby. And then you run out of the room
Not-
crying
not
because the
good-
teacher laughs at you too.
Not gonna lie, that may or may not be a true story, but I'm not gonna confirm that on cast.
I don't even know if that's real or not. I just kind of went with it.
Yeah, it's real.
Well, anyway, when I was like
Thank you
6
for
or
keeping the information
7,
confidential.
3, 6 or 7. That's like 3 times when I was real.
How fast do you think the void travels around the sun?
I'm trying to
No.
tell a story here. I was like 3, 4, 0
So
years
what's the
old.
circumference of the void?
Carter, go ahead and tell
I
your
was
story.
I was walking around with my little baby feet. I had my little trike, my big wheel. I was riding around in the neighborhood. I can't tell if this was a dream or not, but I went out
Fever
so
dream.
far. I went out so far out of my neighborhood that I thought I was in some alternate universe. Like, but it was literally just me out in a field, and there were buildings, and I was like, "What is this part of the world?
Did the candy
Where
man
have
come
I
and get you?
where have I discovered what is this place?" And then I don't know how I found my way back home and just lived life after that,
Bazinga.
which is making me think, what if that's the turning point where the universe actually ended, and this is the outcome of my brain making some weird story.
This is like a really whacked out Matrix version
I
theory.
mean, that's actually something I've thought about before. Like, what if I was killed one day? Like, I've had several instances where I should have died, but I lived for some reason.
Like, it was that
What
weird.
if I did die one day, and this is all just a fever dream made up by my dying mind?
It is so weird,
Well,
man.
that's a long fever dream. Can we pick up the pace?
No, it's my fever dream, and I choose the timeline.
What timeline are we in?
I don't know.
We're in the bad one.
Says who? We have all that we ever want. Occasionally entertainment, occasionally food, sometimes asbestos. Not today.
I'm looking for a dice because I could have remembered. I saw one floating around in here.
I'm gonna throw a brick at you.
It was a
Better catch
D20. I saw it earlier.
Are you gonna try to roll to get us out?
Yes.
Roll for initiative. Who goes first?
Okay.
Because if we're in a freaking game.
Tails. Do I go first?
Oh no.
Wait a minute. Oh.
Don't you do it.
I don't know where it is. Oh, there's a USB in here.
Shush. Nothing happened.
Something definitely happened that was so minor.
No, nothing happened at all.
There's a USB floating here. Do you think this has child porn on it?
Let's check.
Why would you immediately go into
Because
that?
this is the void.
The void is not a pedophile.
This isn't a river. That's some like pedophile dumped their stash in.
It's just, honestly,
You really do have schizophrenia. We
Yeah.
need to leave.
We need to leave because he gotta take his medication, man. Well,
What are your meds?
let me be clear.
oh my gosh, he's clear. Did you see that? He
No.
turned invisible.
I'm a figment of your imagination. We've been over this.
How long ago didn't... Oh, no. No. This can't be real, man. How is it recording that? How is it recording all these voice lines? Hello?
It's me.
Shut up. You're taunting me.
Yes, I am. Maybe try opening your eyes.
My eyes are open.
Says who?
Me. With my eyes.
Well, I'm sitting here and your eyes are closed.
I mean, like, how about you open your eyes to the lovely taste of Lucky Charms? The lovely, scrumptious taste of Lucky Charms, you know? It's a
Why?
very delicious taste.
Why
Also, welcome to the Irish Void.
What?
It's right next to the regular wood. But
Did I ascend?
No.
Oh, I went down. Dang it.
The Irishman has choked. He has been strangled.
I'm,
Okay.
He got his lucky charms.
I'm so glad I have my loafers in this dimension.
So, wait, are you...
Loafers.
I'm confused. Are
There's
you
no
still
shoe.
not real? Even in the Irish dimension, are
I'm
you
just-
still not real?
I'm figmented.
I mean, like, kinda. But, like, also not really.
What?
It's,
Long
it's,
story
it's,
short, you need to wake
look,
up.
it's the Irish Void. What do you think's going on here? Like, we still don't have Northern Ireland over here. Like, this is still a problem in Irish Void.
Is the Irish
Northern
void
Ireland is still a kingdom of Britain.
Oh no.
There's still nothing's changed. It's just dark, and there's no rain. But maybe there's rain. I don't know. I've never seen it. All right, get in the car. We're gonna go.
There's cars in this dimension? What?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
There's sometimes everything.
I'm,
Sometimes nothing.
I'm losing my
One
mind.
time I saw an egg.
That was only once though.
Yeah, one time. I mean, like one time it was like good enough.
No.
Have you seen Medea?
Maria?
Yeah, Keller.
No, Medea. Great movie.
Where's that thing?
There's no gun in there.
Where's that stupid dice?
You can't.
We're gonna go watch Medea's Boo.
No, don't watch Medea!
Boo.
That's
Yeah,
actually bad.
I'm gonna go be a figment of his imagination so I can watch with him now.
Alright, let's go.
Alright.
Well, we're back. Sucked.
Seen better, seen worse.
I thought Medea Boo, like the first one was better. Food
Parker's
juice in
just
it.
Irish now?
What?
Where's Parker?
This is Irish.
Who's Parker?
This is Irish Void.
Why am I not Irish?
Because you're a figment of your own
you,
imagination.
you shut up here. That's kind of how it works, you know.
I shut
I'm a
up here?
I'm a native, so you just kind of shut up, you know.
Okay, fine. Where is
You see
those
Sean?
stupid dice?
John,
No, we're not.
Sean!
We're not bringing Jacksepticeye into this.
that's not the Sean I was gonna bring up, you know.
Oh,
Sometimes there's heavy rain. Funny joke.
Funny
Funny
joke.
moment.
I loved that game. Like I watched it as a child.
As a child, Jesus Christ.
I shouldn't have watched it at the age like it came out. Like I watched several playthroughs of it. I was like infanticide by the game, like that storytelling, like that aspect of it,
I remember getting the glitch.
the multiple endings, you know.
did you get the Sean glitch?
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Sean.
Well, I don't have my dice, so I'm screwed.
I've got an automatic dice roller on my phone that may or may not be real.
But you're not real, so that doesn't do anything.
Says who?
I'm also
Unless
gonna, I'm also
unless I
gonna
get
run mine.
blessed by literal RNG Jesus, who also isn't real.
You got Nate, more food.
That's true. Let's do it. There's no dice roll I'm missing. I don't think there is. No,
No, that's.
there is not.
I've got a dice roller though.
Keep going. Keep searching.
Finish.
Keep
Finish the job.
searching.
Finish the job. Get us out of here. Only way.
D20. I got a 15. Very close. Actually, I don't know if it's 20 or nat 1.
I got a 15.
I also got a 15.
I'll roll again.
I got a rock.
I got a 14. I'll roll
She's
again.
going down.
I got 19.
Parker, please.
Hey, I got a
Oh,
one.
14 again.
You got
Well,
a 1.
it's not
Oh,
one.
that's 2.
You got a
Oh,
1.
I got a 1. Alright, bye bye.
Parker just fizzled out of existence. Peter, what are we doing?
I'm a figment of your imagination. What are we
What
doing
is
here?
happening?
I'm bored of you. See ya.
Is this my hell? Am I in my own personal hell? Is this what it is?
What are you doing in Irish Void? I had to come all the way from regular Void to find you.
I've been stuck in here for like 40 minutes or so.
I thought it was like 1,000 years and 40 minutes.
Wait, the other Parker that I've been seeing was some weird
Oh,
ghost.
You met Irish me. Again, Irish void and
Does he-
regular void are two different things.
Then where have you been? What have you been doing?
I've been walking around trying to find you. You know how hard it is to get here? You have to go like all the way past Britain. That's hard. That's really difficult to do.
Void Britain or just regular Britain?
Regular Britain.
Why does it path cross? Why does it path crosses with regular Britain when this is literally like a dark dimension?
You silly fucking goose. The UK doesn't exist. Remember? In the real world, it doesn't exist.
It doesn't?
Yeah.
Okay.
Britain is not real.
Okay.
The British Isles, they're here in the void.
Where's Peter?
I don't know.
Is he? Is he not really there?
I think he's a figment of your imagination, just like I am. Nah, just get look at your face. Yeah, no, I'm real. I ate cheesecake earlier. What? What?
Morning.
Oh, hi.
Oh,
Oh,
he just appeared out of nowhere.
I've been playing on my phone.
Also, why are you just coughing for no reason?
Huh?
Why are you just coughing for no reason?
He had a nappy.
oh, my lungs are bad.
Did they collapse again?
Well,
Yeah, I
we've
put it
tried all the rolling. We've tried all of the Wizard of Oz tricks where you tap your toes and then you say, "I want to go home," 3 times.
Honestly, just embrace it. Play some phone games.
Yeah,
My phone is dead. There's no charging ports here.
Oh, that's gonna make it hard to talk about today's sponsor. It's not Rich.
Parker, do you
guys.
have
We
an
don't have a
ad read?
sponsor.
Do we have a sponsor here in the Void, Parker?
I mean, sure we do. We can have a sponsor anywhere we like. Today's sponsor for this podcast is Void Cereal. There is no milk. Goodbye.
How dare you?
Dude, we've been around here for 18 billion minutes. No milk.
Yeah,
Okay.
but maybe milk will show up eventually. You can't just say no milk.
There's no milk where we are.
What if milk's in the cereal? What if it's implanted into the cereal?
If we had this cereal, we do have this cereal. I can tell there's no milk in here, but like we're selling it from where
I'm
we
about
are.
ready to milk you, man. Get some milk.
Parker, how are you talking to Peter when you know he's not real?
I'm real.
What? What is this?
So what happens?
Wait,
So we're
playing on my phone.
we're selling the cereal right
Okay.
now. We're selling the cereal like right now. There's no milk where we are right now. Like maybe we'll find out later. But as of the ad rate currently,
But if
there's
we're
no
selling
milk.
it to other people, then obviously they're
That's
gonna
not
have
how that
milk.
works.
Yes, it is.
No, the milk isn't here yet. We have
Well,
to,
maybe the milk won't be here when it is.
Shut up! Can't you see milk is tearing us apart? Please! I've been having a psychotic episode for 1,000 years. All right, I can't keep hold of this. My brain is literally. What was that?
That's it. I'm done.
I have been shot twice.
My brain feels like razor blades are being stabbed into it 1,000,000 times a second because of all the crap that's happening.
I'm back.
I've still been shot.
Apparently, gunshots don't actually kill you.
It still hurts.
I know it did. It hurt real bad.
I am in bad condition.
Alright.
Where did I get the gun from?
Yes.
I've had it with staying in this crappy dimension, even though there is a fresh supply of almost expired food that we can survive off of for more
Almost
than
expired?
Have you
Yes.
tried going through that door?
When did that get there?
Peter, you god.
I always thought that was the
You just
the door. I thought
the
that was
door
the,
just
I thought that was the
appeared.
door to the Indian void, because it's so filthy.
Also, isn't that the door that I came in from
No,
No.
like 40 minutes ago?
That door was over there.
Oh.
yeah, that was over there. Like we've been like wandering for a long time.
Well,
We have to keep pace with the microphone. It's floating.
can someone go out there and see what's happening? Please, cuz I don't trust it even though if it is real.
Okay, 1 second.
Well, if he goes outside and it's real life, he's not going to be able to re-enter the void.
That is a good point. So, if he's dead,
I was right. It was Indian void.
but they have an Indian void.
You don't want to know.
Okay.
Is it Indian?
Is it Indians? Okay, Parker. It's okay.
No, it's not.
It's
You
okay,
deserve this.
Parker. It's okay.
This is all because you left the academy.
I'm sorry. Your beard is crunching for some reason.
Crunch. Alright, we're not turning this into ASMR.
I I've had it with this void. Okay, I'm very.
Have you tried leaving?
Let's go find the
Yes.
Let's go find
For the
the.
last 1,000 years, I've been looking for an area out of this place
Really?
from the void edge.
No, it's easy to get out of the void.
Should we?
You just have to
The
knock.
void edge was literally a bunch of cracked eggshells and dead rats.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
saw it.
maybe
It was
I
pretty
have been
cool.
here.
It wasn't even like the Minecraft Farlands. That's what I thought it would look like, but in real life.
It was just eggshells and dead rats.
Yeah, that's all it was. There was nothing there. There was no exit
It's like
sign.
an invisible border. It's just kind of nope.
I mean, we could go try to find the void's chocolate starfish.
You know,
I don't wanna see
they
that.
say to get
I
out
don't
of the
wanna
void,
see
you just
that.
gotta not.
Not?
I don't know if you're actually talking
Shit.
about a literal chocolate starfish or the void's asshole.
Well, take a wild fucking guess.
I'm really hoping it's the chocolate starfish. I'm really hungry.
Well, I mean, you can eat both.
I'm hoping it's the sweet treat that's shaped as a starfish and has a chocolate taste to it. Also some milk compared to milk chocolate.
Well, we might
delicious
find some
treat.
milk, you
Wait a
know?
minute.
Produced by Hershey's.
Let's see. What if, here's a hypothetical, what if we were in real life?
Okay. That's a
Then
really
I would
stupid
probably
hypothetical.
I'd probably be out there trying to find the next Victoria's Secret to get kicked out of.
Well, that didn't work. I thought the void was based on our podcast and had some weird storyline mixed in with it, which is weird to think about.
A loud thud sounded in the distance. It's me again, I'm narrating. Nothing's happening. I'm just extremely confused.
So am I, because
Shaking.
I want to get the heck out of here.
Help me.
Peter, as do you?
I'm content either way.
I'm as far in terms of the ludicrous the ludicrous proximity happiness meter. I'm in the content zone. Yeah.
I'm in the ludicrous right now.
You're ludicrous.
Yeah.
Dude, it's ludicrous.
Yeah.
Bro, look at that.
Hi.
I'm happy now.
About to say I'm about to say my
I'm in the happiness realm. I'm
Yeah.
not just content. I'm happy.
I'm saying my
I'm
famous
insane.
catchphrase, right? Hey guys, it's me. There it is. That's the catchphrase.
Wait, what if there was actually a celebrity that his catchphrase was "Hey guys, it's me," and he had all the royalties to that phrase?
Hey guys, it's me. Oh, that's such a good impersonation.
No, I've been practicing for a
And
while.
then the YouTuber runs at you from the speed of sound. It's like, copyright claim. That's mine. Runs away.
Why did you do a Ben Shapiro voice for that?
I.
It's mine. Copyright doesn't care about your feelings.
Your wife's not a doctor, all right? Okay.
He's so
I hate
true.
kids.
You don't know anything.
I hate children.
Time to die.
I think children, every time they piss themselves, all right, they need to be thrown into a dumpster.
Little boys.
So then they can
need to
just
be
roll around
cauterized.
in their own fecal matter, and then they can just, have quarrels among themselves and have an entire hierarchy.
I'm gonna have to stop you there. I got a call. Yeah. No. Alright. Yeah, cool.
Who was that?
It was me.
Okay.
Yeah.
From where? You?
Charming guy, honestly.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
Nice. So how about Antarctica, huh?
Doesn't exist.
Yeah, no.
Thought Earth all the way.
Just like usual, it's in here in the void. There it is right now, floating.
Stupid icebergs.
But Antarctica's from the real world. How does it get here?
No, it's not.
It's not.
Then why does it exist?
It doesn't.
That's from the ice wall.
Okay, so you've been taught in school that our Antarctica exists, but now, just now, going into the
kind of
void,
school
you
did
can
you go to?
see it right
What's
there.
school?
This has gone on too long. I need to find a way out of here. All right.
Again,
I don't care
have
if
you
this-
tried? Not.
I don't care if this thing is still going. I'm going to leave. I'm going to find a way out of here. And if I'm dead, I don't care.
Okay.
Man, what a party pooper. It's just a
I know.
void. Come here every weekend with my family.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
It's really not that hard to get out.
There's pretty cool beachfront. There's beachfront access, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello.
Hello,
Who are you?
I'm you.
I don't.
Nah, it's
I
just
don't.
another void guy.
I don't believe you.
You know what? I'm taking you.
No, don't. No.
Hey, I'm back.
Well.
What happened? Parker's dead.
No, he's not. He was taken. By him. If you excuse me, I'm gonna go eat some food. I'll be back. I'm just gonna pop out of the void real quick, get some milk, come back. Alright. See you guys. Let me know if we want to do something again in the void, though, because I'll just come back. You know, it's not that hard.
Peter? Peter! Peter, what the heck? Why didn't you tell us that you could do this earlier, 1,000 years ago? I'm dead. I can't. What does this keep happening? Why does this keep happening? I didn't know that Peter had the ability to leave the void and enter back into it at will.
Wait, what?
Yes. He said he's going to get some milk right now.
That cunt.
And he's coming back. So, we just have to wait until he comes back, and then we can just get out. Unless this is not the real Peter. I don't know.
I'm lost in the timeline now. It's been a long time in here. I haven't had nappy in a while.
It's been 1,000 years in human time here.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Peter!
Apparently there wasn't any milk in the dumpster,
Peter,
so...
Peter, you are opening a portal to the real world and the void at will. Why didn't you tell us that you could do this 1,000 years ago when we were stuck in here in the first place? Also, Parker's back.
Oh, because it was obvious.
I fell from the
Was it
sky.
It's just
Are you even real, or is that portal a figment of my imagination?
No, you just gotta go through
I
the door
went-
that says exit over it.
I went through that and
Why?
it went to Indian. Unless that wasn't the Indian void, that might have been just India.
You just gotta find the door that says exit on it.
What?
It might have just been India, and I was just delusional.
Okay,
Is this it? Can we really leave?
Are we getting out of here now, finally?
I think we are.
Oh,
Is
okay.
it India?
It's the sewer system of India, but it is the real world. No, please!
Jeez.
So now that I banished him to the sewers of India, let's talk about that.
The void, I mean, like, it's really not that hard. Jeez.
Yeah, exactly. Just go through the exit door sign, and then scream your lungs out because some guy stabbed you.
Jeez, you'd think
And then
people
come
would
back
get
in here where
used to
death
the
is not
smell
real.
of sewer.
Yes. You done being a big boy? I didn't even push you into the fluid. You just swallowed that on purpose.
The fumes! The fumes!
Welcome back to the void.
I don't want to use that as our access point. We have to find another way.
It smells better in there than it does in here.
We have
You
to
could
find.
leave at any point, man.
You can. You just
The
have to-
thing is, it's the sewer system.
Oh, boo-hoo.
That's
You
like-
were
that's like-
born from a woman.
That's what, like 2 feet underneath a street,
Alright,
underneath
so
a rich
dirty-
Do
house.
I remember that? No,
Some
I don't.
dirty piss and crud is the least of your worries, honey, alright?
All right, Peter. If you have the ability to make literally this appear out
I
of
didn't
nowhere,
make it. I just went to the door that said exit.
Can we exit somewhere that's not the Indian sewer system?
Less I concerned now.
It was Sweden. I'm not doing that. I will take the Indian sewer system over Sweden.
Sweet.
okay, Indian sewer system it goes. Here we go.
Alright.
Are you staying here?
See you guys Tuesday, I guess. No?
Alright. Okay, I'll be back here.
Void, nice for you. Also, you did this. I will never forget.
I didn't do anything.
You did this.
Nothing happened.
You did this.
It's just
Right.
here. Look, I'll undo it.
All right, here we go. Everyone.
This was your fault.
You did that.
I did this.
I set things in motion, but then you tipped it.
Everyone, hold your breath.
Okay, alright, here
We're
we
going
go.
in.
India.
Oh my goodness! It's like
Just go.
it's green because all they eat there is plants.
Oh, cool, that guy. Oh, yeah.
That's all,
My
folks.
dead guy.